About 2 years ago, the government began a process of merging its agencies within the ICT sector. In particular, it merged the former Ministries of Information and Communication into one ministry, and then proposed the merger of the regulatory bodies, for the traditional regulatory bodies for broadcasting and telecoms. Now, 2 years down the road, the government is saying again it's planning to demerge the Ministry of Information and Communication into Ministry of Information on one hand and Ministry of ICT on the other. And that it still continues with the plan to merge the broadcasting and telecoms regulatory bodies. What would be your proposal, for convergence? Convergence in line with international best practices in this country?
I think the first thing we must realize is that, take the baseline. There is a convergence in various technologies of information communication. Now, the next thing we need to realize is that this convergence in technologies is also bringing about convergence in the public policy issues that surround these technologies. So we cannot look at convergence of technology on its own. We have to see it from the point of view, we have to see it in the context of the convergence of the public policy issues that surround these technologies. Now, this is a very personal opinion. I don't think Nigeria has ever operated the Ministry of Information. What we have always operated is a Ministry of Propaganda, which is valid, which is necessary. There's a need for government to carry the people along. But that is different from hard fact, hardcore information. Information that lead to improvement in people's livelihoods. Valuable information, information that have value and make people's life more meaningful, rather than information that carries people along with the thinking of government. There's a need to make these distinctions. And if for any reason government wants to create a Ministry of Information as different from a Ministry of Information Communication Technologies, as long as the Ministry of Information Technologies is not seen as a mere technical or technology administering ministry, whilst the Ministry of Information is seen as this ministry that oversees the soft information, that may be tenable. Because I believe that if government finds that it needs a Ministry of Propaganda, then it should be possible to create a Ministry of Communication of Government Information, of whatever they choose to call it. But a Ministry of Information Communication Technologies must be seen beyond technologies, because it's not just technology. Technology is just providing tools to make human coexistence and human interaction possible, and we must center the whole organization of such a ministry on that need to satisfy the fundamental requests of humans as social animals to communicate, to interact. So if we are going to build a Ministry of Information Communication Technologies, it must be from that point of view, and it must be from this point of view that all these technologies that facilitate the communication of information are converging, and there is a concomitant convergence of the public policy issues that surround them.